Hey guys, how you doing? Ray here again. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it's Nitro Kyosho. I've put out a couple of videos on guitar. I put out a blues scale one, and I put out one for basic exercises. Now I'm going to give you one for some 3 and some 2-note easy chords. Some people will call the other chords I'm going to show you, some of the chords, power chords. Other people will call them bar chords. Either way, they sound good to me. So I'm also going to show you some palm muting, how to do that. I'm going to show you these exercises or chords and different things in the clean channel, and then we're going to switch over to like a distortion so you can really hear, you know, the impact. You can have a lot of fun with these, and especially for a beginner. So let's get going. Okay, well, you want to do palm muting, basically taking your palm and you're muting the strings. Okay, so you're going to lay your palm across the strings, and most of the time you're going to be doing it up on the top strings here, the low E, and you're basically like this. That's what it's going to sound like, okay, instead of like this. You're just muting them, so you're laying your, gently, you know, you're just muting them, lying it there, like that. That's palm muting. Now I want to show you these things on the clean channel, so when we switch over to the distortion, you're going to be like, you know, wow, you know, this is really some cool stuff. Okay, some easy like triads or you know, 3-note chords, 2-note chords you can do is basically just barring 2 strings or even 3 strings at basically anywhere you want. So let's start out. Alright, we'll go from the 3rd and the 5th and the 7th and the 9th fret, and we're going to be utilizing, if you don't know the names of the strings yet, you have, okay, your high E is your first one, and then it goes B is your second one, and then G is your third one, and then D is going to be your 4th string, A is your 5th string, and then you also have another low E. Okay, so now that you know the names of the strings, and these are frets, okay, these separations, these are each one, you know, between these are called frets. Alright, so what I want you to do is take your first finger, and I want you to put it as a bar across the 3rd and the 4th string, like so. So you're holding them down, and then you're going to strum them. Now you can just switch between frets, still holding down, okay, the 3rd and the 4th string between the fret. Alright. You can go all the way down. You can go all over. Now you can do those down here too. You can utilize your 2nd and your 3rd string, and you can bar those between any of the frets. You can also hit them open for a little change up in between. Those are like 2 notes, you know, 2-note chords, very simple for beginner. So once again, you're using your first finger, and you're basically barring, okay, 2 strings down. Now mind you, you can do it anywhere. You can do the first 2, Okay, the second and the third. Okay, the third and the fourth. And you can do the fourth and the fifth. And you can do the fifth and the sixth. Alright. Now let me show you what's called like a bar chord. You can play it like, some guys will play them like this. I utilize 3 fingers when I play them. That's the way I learned. That's the way I like playing them. And these can be utilized and moved all over too. So let me show you the example of one and the fingering. You're going to take your first, we're going to start on the 7th, okay, fret, which is right down here. And you're going to put your first finger, alright, on the 5th string, and that's going to be on the 7th fret. And now you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put that on the 9th fret, and that is going to be on the 4th string, and then your pinky is going to go underneath that. Alright, so it's going to be on the 9th fret and it's going to be on the 3rd string. So you're utilizing, you're going to be utilizing the 5th string, and you're going to be utilizing the 4th string, and you're going to be utilizing the 3rd string. Okay, so once again, first finger, 7th fret, okay, 5th string. Ring finger is going to be on the 9th fret, on the 4th string, and your pinky is going to be underneath that on the same fret, the 9th, okay, and that's going to be on the 3rd string. It's going to sound like this. And you can move this pattern, this shape, all over. And you can palm mute on the low E string, and you can hit that too, like this. Okay. Now, you can also bar with one finger. You can bar 2, 3, 4, whatever you like. I'm going to give you an example now of barring 3 strings. We're going to start on the 7th fret, and we're going to be barring the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th string, and then we're going to be utilizing that chord, and we're going to be moving that around. So let's try that out now. That's utilizing, okay, 3 strings. This one is utilizing 2. Now, if you're up to speed with alternate picking, you can do this, what I'm going to show you, or you don't have to do it like this. You can do it either way to get different sounds. Let's say that you want to utilize that pattern of the 2 strings. So let's go with the 3rd and the 4th, and we're going to jump around from the 9th, the 7th, the 5th, and the 3rd fret. But this time we're going to add a little bit of a change. We're going to take the 5th string and we're going to alternate pick like this, and then we're going to hit those chords like this. Okay, and you can also do that with the other chord I showed you, power chord, utilizing the low E and doing that. And you can also just hit it with a downstroke if you don't want to do alternate picking, and you can jump around like that. Now these probably sound to you pretty boring. And you're probably saying, geez, that really doesn't sound that good, man. You know, I want to be I'm a beginner, and I want to sound like I'm playing a guitar. I want to impress some ladies and some girls when they come over on a Friday night. So let's kick on the distortion now and utilize some of those, and you're going to see a pretty nice difference. Okay, I'm going to just turn the volume down a little bit here. Alright, now let's try those power chords again. Let's go with some of the 2-note. Let's go with some of the 3-note one fingering chords I showed you. Big difference, huh guys? Now let's try some power chords. Okay, big difference, huh? And that's everything I just showed you, except kicking on the old distortion pedal. Alright, you can also take your first finger and you can hold down you know, the 3rd and the 4th string, and you can also hit that and you can slide it around without even picking up your finger. Okay, very simple stuff. Alright, you can add in a wah-wah pedal. Okay, so once again, the only thing that we changed was putting on the distortion. That was utilizing one finger and holding 2 notes down, and you can utilize that anywhere. Okay. And the power chords can also be utilized everywhere using that same shape with the 3 fingers. You can also move that down, you know, up and down, starting here. You know, an example, starting on top, moving down one, moving down another, and sliding it around. And basically what I showed you as far as the palm muting, we'll go over quick here. Basically, okay, and the alternate picking, what I was showing you before, if you're utilizing these 2-note chords, okay, you're going to bar the 3rd and the 4th string on the 7th fret, okay, and you can utilize alternate picking on the 5th string like this, and then you can change and hit the chords. So that's some pretty cool stuff I showed you, and hopefully you got something out of this. This is my 3rd installment. I'm a little new at putting out the guitar videos, so be patient with me. I'm trying the best I can as far as trying to get the point across. I utilize, you know, using the camera very close up because I can't stand, there's so many guitar videos on YouTube and the guy's like, this is how you do this, and he's 20 feet away and you can't see what he's doing and he has nothing going across the screen showing you, and you're clueless. I mean, how do you know when somebody's going like this what they're doing? So basically, whenever I do something, I give you a close-up. I do it a couple of times, and I explain to you the fingers that I'm using and the strings that I'm using. And I just want to help people to learn. This is a nice instrument to learn how to play. I'm going to be putting out some more in the future, some on tapping, some one-note kind of introductions. We'll do a little acoustic, and what else? There's all kinds of things you can do on the guitar. Some other, and maybe some advanced exercises and stuff to get you going. But if you'd like to subscribe, my name is Ray, and it's Nitro Kyosho. I have a lot of buggy, nitro buggy, and helicopters RC videos out, and just trying to help people out. So thanks for watching, and I hope you got something out of this. See ya.